What it do, my gente? Your boys coming through once again, and on today's video, we're gonna talk about the incident that took place in Tehachapi, California, CCI. Yes, the same prison in where Tory Lanez got hit 14 times. There was an incident that took place a week after that Tory Lanez incident, in where three individuals got sent to the hospital. Now, the big question right here, and what everybody would like to be speaking on, is that if the blacks had something to do with this, because they're pushing this narrative that they need to have a riot. They wanted blood for what they did to Tory Lanez, and I mean, you cannot blame them. You cannot blame them. The individual got victimized pretty bad, and it's only natural, right? So before we continue with this video and talk about what took place and what I think that actually happened, do not forget to hit the like, a comment, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, man, hit the subscribe button. Does not cost you nothing, and at the end of the day, you're just helping the channel, which I do highly appreciate it, man. Look, we're working overtime trying to bring this video to you guys, and hopefully you can get, you guys can bear with me. We're trying. We cannot compete with bigger channels that basically they're at the house every time. I have a job 16 hours, man. It is difficult, right? But at least I'm trying, right? So talking about this incident, right? Because we have to understand how everything happened, and where Tory Lanez got hit 14 times, and then this phone call came through, right? And where an individual supposedly from Tehachapi was calling into a YouTube channel, and even though I never heard the operator saying that it was a phone call from Tehachapi, or that phone call was monitored and recorded, I still went with it, right? I was like, all right, sounds good. We'll see what happens, right? So this individual was saying, supposedly the prisoner was saying that they were gonna push play, that something was gonna happen because of what they did to Tory Lanez, and you cannot blame them. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are upset about this, which honestly I doubted it. I was like, nah, there's no way. This seems more like a personal issue. I don't know what happened between those two guys, but it seems like a personal issue, straight up, man. But people were mad about this. They're like, nah, man, a riot has to happen. We cannot be letting Mexicans do this, man. And everybody start throwing their conspiracy theories and stuff like that, dropping their videos and stuff like that. And I did as well, right? You have to understand. You have to get your money. Now, a week later, it happened. And were 6 individuals victimized 3 individuals. This happened on a day room, right? And for what I know, it happened at 1 p.m., which, for my knowledge, there's no day room around that time, and especially in that level 4, and any of those A or B are. But the thing is this, I want you to think about this, right? Because for those who aren't familiar with us, with that setting of that 180, it's basically 10 cells on top, 10 cells on the bottom. And where basically, when I was right there, the most that we had in a section was like around 36, right? Because you always have your single cells and stuff like that. And that's how it is. And you sometimes want to keep a cell open just in case they need it, right? So there was always 36. Right now, with all this inmate population going down, I'm pretty sure it's going to be more empty than that. Let's say there's like 25 individuals per section, right? So we're just going to say there was day room. So imagine 60 individuals planned this. They sharpened their tools, man. If you know what I'm talking about, their weapons. They waited for that day room. They go out there and they just target their victims. 3 victims, 6 on 3, man. So basically 2 on each one, man. And at that point, what can you do? That's a small ass day room, if you know what I mean. If you went on that spot, you know how small it is, and you can't do nothing about it. You can run, you can try to do everything, but you can't escape, man. There's no way. It's a enclosed day room or section that you cannot go nowhere. The only option is probably go in the shower and try to lock yourself in there. But good luck with that one. I think usually they have them locked, but I don't know, man. But it is those 3 individuals got hurt pretty bad, man. One of them they had to fly them to the medical facility or to a hospital in Bakersfield. People got their face slash, stab, puncture wounds and stuff like that. And it was pretty bad, man. As for right now, the 6 individuals who committed this crime, who victimized these people, are in ATSEC pending charges, of course, for attempting, unless something goes bad, right? But man, the question is this: was it the blacks who did this or not, man? Because we don't have that many answers. They're not saying who's the one who, I mean, who are the ones who got off on this yard, but I mean, the blacks were saying that they were gonna get off. The blacks were saying that this was gonna happen, and guess what? Something happened. Something happened, man. So we have to always think about the what ifs. You know, you never know what happened, but the what ifs. What if they did this? That means that what? Now it's gonna be a war behind those walls, because sometimes people can, I mean, from the streets everybody was pushing for this, but sometimes people from the inside will listen to the streets and they're trying to make some, I mean, they're trying to go with it, right? You don't know who's listening to this podcast. You don't know who's listening to the YouTube channels and stuff like that. And some people get brainwashed, you know. Actually, I don't know what took place. I don't know if it was blacks against Mexicans, but if I had to guess, man, I don't think so, man. Because let's just be realistic. For 6 blacks to get off on 3 Mexicans is very rare. Why? Because there's usually more Mexicans than black in a pot in prison, and that's just the facts. You know, that's how it is. I might be wrong on this occasion, but that's how we've seen it. You know, I mean, there's more Mexicans than blacks. You know, usually, let's say if there's 20 people right there, there might be 10 Mexicans, there might be 5 blacks, there might be 3 whites, and there might be 2 others or something like that, you know. But that's how it is. That's how it is. I don't know what took place on this occasion, but what I do know is that people got hurt pretty bad. And this is prison for you guys, man. For what I have noticed, this was on a level 4, for what I heard of. But again, that whole thing with it happened at 1 p.m. where, I mean, where a level 4 shouldn't even have a day room. But I don't know, man. I do not know. Because at 1 p.m., the level 3 could have day room, right? The level 3, they do have day room. So possibly it could happen on the level 3. But for my understanding, it happened on level 4. I don't know what took place. I don't know who it was. But I don't think it was the blacks against the Mexicans. I think it had to do with Mexicans against Mexicans. I think that right now, BR is going through it. Because supposedly it happened on BR, right? I cannot confirm that or not. But supposedly that's what it happened. And I think they're going at it right now. BR is, I mean, they just came out of a riot. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people, they're trying to fight for the yard. And this is what happened, you know. People are playing the game. People are being victimized here and there. And welcome to prison, right? It sucks because, I mean, this incident with Tory Lanez just happened. I'm pretty sure that people are going to try to spin it and do it and talk about this incident as it was the Tory Lanez incident. Like it had to do something with that incident. But I don't think it did. I don't think it did. Now, the question is this, man. Are the blacks ever going to do something about it? Because I don't think they're going to do it. I don't think nothing's going to happen. And it's best if it stays like that, you know? Who wants more hate? We already know that a lot of us, they don't get along. And, I mean, why even bring more issues to the table when you already know that some people can't see each other? And that's just keeping it real, man. So with this being said, man, I send saludos to all my Mexicans out there, to all my brown people out there, to all my black people. I don't have no issues with nobody. So stay safe. Do your thing. Chill, man. Enjoy your freedom, man. And at the end of the day, man, enjoy life. That's all you have to do, man. All this sourness, all this hateful on different races, man, knock it off. Please just knock it off, man. So with this being said, we are out. I need to go to sleep, but I had to stay up to give you the news, man. So with this being said, we are out. To next video. Gracias.